Working memory is extremely important when it comes to your hearing. Essentially, working memory is your brain's ability to temporarily hold and manipulate information for cognitive tasks like problem solving, reasoning, and comprehension. It acts as a mental workspace, allowing us to process and use incoming information in real time. When it comes to hearing optimally, working memory is critical for several reasons. First is understanding speech and background noise. When you enter a challenging listening environment like a restaurant, working memory helps you fill in the missing gaps of speech information that you missed because noise interfered with it. If you have good working memory, your brain can piece together missing auditory information, so even if you miss some speech information, your brain is able to make sense of what you heard. If you have bad working memory, on the other hand, your brain is not capable of filling in missing gaps of speech information, which means that all the information that you can hear doesn't really make sense to you. Meaning that with or without hearing treatment, if you have bad working memory, you are going to struggle in a background noise situation. The second reason working memory is so important is for processing complex information. When someone is speaking in really long sentences and they're giving you a lot of information and potentially complex information, you need working memory to be able to remember what they said at the beginning of their sentence so the second half of their sentence actually makes sense. People who struggle with working memory typically feel like people are speaking too fast for them because they're trying to process what they're saying as they're saying it, even if the person speaking is not speaking at an overly fast rate. So if you think that I'm speaking too fast inside of this video, then chances are you're having a decline in your working memory. The third reason working memory is so important is for following along with multiple conversations. When you have multiple people speaking at the same time, it requires good working memory to identify who is speaking and to keep up with the flow of conversation. If you happen to struggle in small group situations, even if there's no background noise, there's a high probability that you're having difficulty with your working memory. The fourth reason working memory is so important is being able to hear with a hearing loss. Now, if you have a hearing loss, then you are receiving degraded auditory information. While wearing properly fit and programmed hearing aids can significantly improve the quality of auditory information that you receive, you can never restore it completely. Working memory compensates for this by using context clues and past experiences to piece together what's being said, which means that if hearing aids or cochlear implants are not able to restore the full audibility of sound, good working memory can fill in the missing gaps of what you're not hearing.